Taylor, otherwise known as the Dead Rabbit on the PlayStation Network, coming at you with some more movie reviews. Now, Days of Future Past. I know a lot of people are hyped for that movie. I see the man behind the camera smiling and cheesing right now. You should see it, it's the number sunshine. Now, Days of Future Past, I'm actually curious about this movie. There's a lot of things that a lot of comic fans aren't happy about already. The recasting of Halle Berry as Storm. Look, I like Halle Berry. I like Monsters Ball. I like Swordfish, especially like Swordfish. Alright? But Halle Berry as Storm, it's not working. I get that, what was it, the third movie, she did an interview and she said that after the first two movies, she caught so much flack that she was talking to her nephew or her niece, and he gave her some comic books and said, hey, this is Storm because you're screwing it up. And basically she tried to change it, which is why her as Storm in the third movie wasn't as bad. It really wasn't as bad. But she should not be Storm. Let's just be real. There's one woman who was cast as Storm back in, I think it was 85, when they originally started casting, or was it 80? When they originally started casting for an X-Men movie. I'll read you the cast right now, I have it memorized. They had Alec Baldwin as Cyclops. Alright, whatever. Julia Roberts as Jean Grey. That would have worked back then. Arnold Schwarzenegger as Colossus. Mel Gibson was supposed to be Wolverine. Guess what? Patrick Stewart was originally cast back then as Professor Xavier because they drew Xavier off of him. I don't care what you say. They traveled back. They must have traveled to the future and saw him in Star Trek and then went back to the past and said, that's how I'm going to write Professor Xavier. But he was originally cast, which I like. And the person that was cast as Storm was none other than the supermodel Iman. Now, Iman does have acting experience. She was in that movie with Rosie O'Donnell and Emilio Estevez, where they were the cops undercover. Now, Iman actually has acting ability. Iman is also African born. She has the same accent as Storm. She is the same height as Storm. She even looks like Storm. Her hair is like Storm. All you have to do is color it white. If you don't believe me, you can go on Google, type in Iman as Storm, and they will show you the comparisons. She was perfect for Storm. And guess what? Iman, for some reason, hasn't really aged. She still looks almost the same like Storm. Storm is not a very young woman. Storm is probably in the comics, what, in her 30s? Mid-30s? Late 20s, mid-30s? Iman would be perfect for it. Why they haven't cast her? I still don't know. Now, Days of Future Past, the storyline, it was an interesting storyline in the comic books. It was very good. Kitty Pryde somehow, her ability somehow made it so that she could talk to herself in the past, and it was a crazy story. But you're gonna have Sentinels in the movie. Bishop is confirmed, so is Warpath, which should be interesting. I'm really interested in seeing how they play that out. I want to see if Nimrod is going to be in there. There should be a lot of interesting things. Now, here's the problem. They were on the right path. You got X-Men First Class. Great movie. A lot of things changed, a lot of things twisted around. You know, Mystique is Xavier's brother. But you know what? We let it slide. It worked. It was a good movie. I enjoyed the hell out of it. A lot of people enjoyed the hell out of it. But now, they're going to try and tie in that movie with Days of Future Past. I want to see how this works. I'm very curious to how this works, especially since the director is no longer doing it. And guess who they brought back? Our friend, Bryan Singer, the man who gave us X-Men 1 and 2. The man who also ruined Superman. Why do they keep giving him movies? Superhero movies. Bryan Singer produced a movie called Trick or Treat, which was outstanding. He didn't direct it. He is a better producer than he is a director. Trick or Treat, check that out on video. That movie is off the chain. Only because he produced it. Now, they keep giving Bryan Singer superhero movies because he's a young director and they figure he can reach the younger generation who's into this, and it's not working because he doesn't truly have any knowledge of it. Jon Favreau is older than him. He grew up reading comic books. That's the type of person you need to direct superhero movies. You need people who played video games when they were younger to direct video game movies. So, in total, Days of Future Past could be a flop. He might just throw a whole bunch of action at you and say, hey, since I screwed up the whole timeline of X-Men, we're gonna just start jumping through time so everything is gonna be okay. I bet you that's what happens, but we'll see. What else do we got? I'm in your job. Oh, nice little buzz info for you. The Human Torch, the Fantastic Four, is getting a reboot. If you've seen the movie Chronicle, where the 3 kids got the superpowers, the little black boy in that movie, who was so just untimely killed from nowhere in the middle of the movie, and you didn't even get to see his death, he will be playing Johnny Storm. So yes, Johnny Storm is now black. Shocker! The face! Do you see the look on your face right now when I dropped that buzz on you? I can't remember the kid's name. I know I should have wrote it down. But that's why I told you the movie, and he's the only black in the movie, so you might as well just watch Chronicle. He's about my height, which is gonna be interesting. I'm only 5'8". So yeah, this will be interesting to see a little black Johnny Storm. Now the question remains for a lot of people is, since they're casting a black Johnny Storm, which is progression for the brother man, Black Power, what about the rest of the Fantastic Four? Isn't Johnny Storm Sue Storm's brother? So does that mean Sue Storm is going to be black? Could Sue Storm be cast as Zoe Chandler, the chick from Star Trek, or Columbiana? Could it be cast as Carrie Hilson? I would like to see Carrie Hilson in a skin-tight outfit, but I don't think she'd play good Sue Storm. And that just leaves questions all around. So if they're going to be black, what about the other 2 Fantastic Four? What about the Thing? Is he going to be Mexican? Is he going to be Guatemalan? Is he going to be Haitian? Oh, please don't let it be a Haitian. Can you imagine a Haitian Thing? Sapuse smash? No! It doesn't work like that. So we'll keep an eye on that. They're still releasing, press notes and whatnot, but they did confirm the little Johnny Storm will be black. So that's going to be a nice little change-up. Other than that, the Deadpool movie still in the works, I hear. Nick Fury's movie is in the works. It's in talks. It might be heading to the production stage. We also have a Blade reboot was rumored, which I don't think they should do. Who else was there? Ant-Man was supposed to be getting a movie. On the DC side, you got Flash was supposed to be getting a movie.
Yeah, I can't wait. That needs to come out.
The one thing that I can't figure out, I've been trying to track it, and I can't. It's like it's a ghost. What happened to Wonder Woman? Wonder Woman at one point last year was supposed to get a movie. Then they said it was a TV show. They even released pictures of the new Wonder Woman. She was in the similar New 52 outfit with the pants and, the little corset and black and silver. And it looked nice. It was supposed to be a TV show, but it never popped up. Never heard any word from it again. So we're wondering what happened to Wonder Woman, because we're still waiting on this Justice League movie. Which brings me to my point. The point is, all of these reboots are leading to a Justice League movie. Now, you got your new Superman. This guy works. You got Superman. That's what I hear everybody was waiting on, all the studios. Because they couldn't find a good Superman. Every last one of them sucked. Look, Christopher Reeves was Superman. The only other person that really was supposed to play Superman was that boy from Smallville, and he didn't want to do it. He said, I'm not going to be typecast as Superman. You know what? You might as well be typecast as something, brother, because you ain't getting no other roles. Holla at me. That can get you like 4-5 movies, you know what I mean? Look at Christopher Reeve. He had what was this, 8 Superman movies? Or was it 7?
I think it was 7.
7 Superman?
I'm not sure.
7 or 6 Superman?
Enough to feed generations of his family.
Why would you not want to be typecast as a superhero?
Yeah.
A man who's invulnerable. A man who can kill a woman with his sperm. Come on now.